Hey, what is up, Hitori Nation? It's me, Sanosuke, the first High Priest of Aizen, aka the True Aizenist, and today I'm going to be starting a new series that I'm going to be calling The Making of FateX. Essentially, I'm going to be talking about a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into episodes, concepts, ideas, plot lines, answering any questions that you guys put in the comment sections of these videos and others, and basically just going to be focusing on the, aesthetics of the show and talking about what goes into making it and what ideas kind of form the reality of our show. So in this episode we're going to be talking about the show's original concept and kind of how we came to the conclusion that this was going to be a thing, and that how the how the series became anything at all. So yeah, I'll see you guys after the intro.
I am the heart of the void.
Alright, and now we're back from that intro. I still freaking love that, but moving on. So, FateX Destiny, to begin with, was a role-playing game / roleplay form. The character of Sanosuke Hitori is about 12 years old. Let's see, I'm 22, and I've had him in my head since I was about 10. And that character has stuck with me till today and always will, to be completely honest. So the original story plot line of FateX, it was set in a Naruto type RPG that I was running a long time ago, and Sanosuke's original design was similar to Hiei rather than Sanosuke. I was big into Yu Yu Hakusho back then, and I still am, but as you know, the anime is over, and so is the manga, so yeah, there's that. He was similar to Hiei. A lot of his mannerisms were Hiei-esque, his powers and abilities Hiei-esque. The idea of his clan was that they were a clan of sort of demon hybrids who could use dark dragons from another dimension. If you ever seen the first Naruto Shippuden movie with the demon Morio and how he turns into a dragon chakra entity at the end of the movie, that's more or less the kind of beings that Sanosuke hailed from in that original draft of his character way back when. Eventually, and actually I should say his original name was Ryu-Hitori before it was Sanosuke Hitori. Because Ryu, dragon, so I thought that was cool. And I ended up changing it to Sanosuke Hitori after a conversation with a group of friends about cool names that people thought up for characters, specifically for Naruto. We just were kicking around names, us grade schoolers. And Sanosuke kind of came to the forefront, and I took it and used, and so Sanosuke Hitori was born. So yeah, it came from, a role-playing form, Demon Dragon Clan, Hiei base, and Ryu as a brother of the three was a new concept, because originally there was just Sanosuke. He had no other family of note, and later on Mr. Logic Zombie, or Mr. Reijin-X as he calls himself now on YouTube, came up with the concept of a character called Morph. Morph was a character that was sort of a kindred spirit to Sanosuke, and they were not brothers at the time because we didn't really think up that idea until a couple years later, and we came up with the name of Kensei. So then we had the Hitori 2 at the time, and then one of my third friends who doesn't really come around the YouTube scene created the character of Ryu, and what we did was we made the original Sanosuke, which was Ryu, the ancient ancestor of the Hitori clan, and Sanosuke and that whole trio was almost a direct descendant of that original shinobi, or original character, which we now know as Ryu. So how does that impact the FateX Destiny story that we're telling now? Well, a lot of those blood ties and family ties will be brought into this new iteration of the story. FateX, before it was what it is now, was more of an original story arc. The Naruto elements were not the focus, and that was on another form that came after the one that birthed Sanosuke to begin with. But we're trying to bring in more elements, such as the whole Demon Dragon Clan, the dragons to begin with, and things like that. So the main story is going to take an interesting turn soon. We're planning 12 episodes, and we are on episode 4, working on 5. So you can expect the story to take an interesting turn soon, with new information about the plot, the history of our universe, and kind of the things that go into it on that level. So, I mean, I think that's most everything that needs to be covered for the original concept of the show. It was pretty much just a role-playing form idea that evolved over time. I've always wanted to tell stories in the form of a video format, right? So kind of like a film or an episode or TV show, whatever. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually trying to go back to grad school to produce film and whatnot, but that's a whole nother discussion for another time. But yeah, guys, let me know anything you want to know about the series, whether that be about specific characters, things that, I can actually talk about. I'm not going to talk about the identity of the Masked Man and his actual plan for the series, but if you have questions about anything regarding the series, whether how we do scripts, how we recruit people, how you can become a part of what we're working on, just post in the comment section below and let me know. I'm eager to really start with this series of the making of FateX and talking about that. These episodes will be coming out every Friday for a little while. I don't really know when they will stop, but I already have about 10 different topics planned out for the next 10 weeks. So yeah, guys, put your comments in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think and what you want to know about, and I will address those as soon as I can. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Peace.